I'm Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Tokyo Dark. Previously we... Is that a kitty? That's a kitty. Previously we... bowed down to Tyra so we could get him to get us a file. That ended up being mostly rejected anyways, so now we're going to Kabukicho in order to find out some more info on Rina. That's pretty much where we left off. Right? Let's look at this again. Seems this pub is very popular and it already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars would give me a good idea of where to start looking for Omega. And talk to everybody. Right? Yep, the dragon thing. Oh, I have to talk to them again? I did this in the last episode, but the way this game kind of saves is it doesn't really save. So I'm just gonna click on through this. Saves automatically, but I don't get to choose what it saves. Okay, there. I talked to them, I got my investigation point. Alright, let's go into the club. Now it's saving because it does that thing. Oh look, people are dancing. Is there anything we can just look at? No? Can I ask you something? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Nope, you got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. Why do you think I was a cop? Only a cop asks that many questions right off the bat. Well, that and your costume had me fooled. You ought to be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work from them. Worry not, sweetheart. It just happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types, models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us. That is, if you're fine with staying in costume. My lucky day. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe. I'll get you all signed up. I'm sure I can find work for you in no time. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them, so it'd be rude not to talk to them at least, right? You ask me, your friend got no taste. Friends got no taste. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen their guys around for months. Word on the streets. They ran up a bit of debt with the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am if you want a real chance, babe. So slimy. Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. What do you need my permission? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? No, doesn't ring a bell. Why? What's it to you? I'm looking for a missing girl. Missing, huh? What's she? Born? Working for a nightclub? Maybe working for some other, types of clubs. I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl, only if you knew about the agency. Either way, answer's the same. I don't know no Omega. You probably won't find her even if I did. Girls go missing all the time around here if you catch my drift. Care to be more specific? No, I don't. Don't think you delicate types could handle it. Let's just say not everyone is as nice to the ladies in those places as I am, and leave it at that. Stir the pot with questions like that, you're bound to end up in trouble, so if you want to help, go ask someone else. If you want help, go ask someone else. I guess we have to talk to him again. Can I ask you something? I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop. Nope. We already talked to him. Yep, we saw this already. So what? Those are my only options? And I just have to keep going back and forth to talk to them until something else happens? Yep. Really? Is there a way I can exit this? Oh, I can move. I couldn't tell. Okay. That's a lot more useful knowing I can actually move. Hello, can you spare a minute? Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Me? I just got here. Why so jumpy? Sorry, it was a big scary guy with a scar here a little before you. You acted friendly enough, but he made me feel a little uneasy. He kept asking me what I was doing here and if I wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck out. Think you made the right decision by staying put, if you ask me. Have you ever heard of a talent agency around here called Omega by chance? Omega? No, never heard it. But I'm actually not even in this part of town. Not ever in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. It's starting to stink of some sort of weird setup. Anyway, I still have some pride, so I'm not going to tuck my tail and run just yet. Good luck finding that agency or whatever you were looking for. And if you see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back. Okay. Evening. Do you know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up against some people, the same people who own this club, and they lost. The Mifune takeover has already racked up quite the body count, and I don't plan on being added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you come at a bit of a sensitive time. If I were you, I'd turn around and walk out the door. Hell, she probably killed him too. Killed who? Him, you know, Higashi, the owner of Omega. Everyone knew he owed the Mifune family a small fortune. The word on the street is that there's been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell it out for you? Good. I've already said too much. And you should stop asking around too. You never know who's listening. I have to get all the way over here. Hello. The sleaziest looking person. Hey, can I ask you something? Who chose your clothes? About a talent agency called Omega. You know anything? Alright, I'll take that as a no. Great talk, bro. Hey, do you know this area? What? I had a question about... What? Speak up. I can't hear you. The speaker's right there. You're gonna have to talk louder. I'm looking for an agency. You're looking for a vacancy and what? No, and... You're what? I'm looking for information about Omega Talent Agency. Do you know anything? Whoa. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here. Excuse me, miss. We were hoping you might join us next door. Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. Who are you? Sure, I'll go. Refuse. Who are you? Who do you think? We're just businessmen doing our business. Yeah, let's not. Take a few steps back, creep. You think I'd go anywhere with you? Yeah, I think you will. Sorry. We're a little too polite before. I wasn't asking your permission. Forcing me would be a big mistake. Oh yeah? How do you figure? Look around, you think anyone's gonna help you? Promise you think. Just promise you this much. People see us escorting you out of here, they'll look the other way. Hell, I could probably break your nose right now and order a drink if the bartender bring me that drink before he even dreamed of wiping your blood off the floor. Not that I'm threatening you, understand? Of course not. We wouldn't want you to feel like you're in danger. No, let's go. Welcome. Come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune. I appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of an option. The hell you think you're calling me a thug? We're businessmen, you got that? Oh, I've got it alright, but don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug. Say another word, you cop bitch. Enough. You say another word and I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you. Yes, boss. My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around, even if I have to beat it into them. Sit down, relax, and I get you a drink. Whiskey on the rocks. No thanks, we're not drinking. Oh yeah, super professional. I see. Then excuse me while I pour one for myself. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get it right. Do it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell me you, a cop, had walked past my bar and into one of my nightclubs. And I hear you've been sniffing around, asking about my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ayami Ito. Why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop who's had a history of, how do they word it? Ah yes, a history of psychotic episodes. How do you know all that? We all have friends, Detective Ito. And when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me as to why you're after Omega. Let's say you piqued my interest. Sorry, look at us. You said no small talk and here we are, off in the bushes, somewhere. Let's get back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No. I suppose they don't. In your position, I might have tried to lie. I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question anyway. I know for a fact that there's no one coming for you. Honey, you don't strike me as a stupid type, and yet you willingly enter a den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulders, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats. If you wanted to do something to me, you would have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Good. I like you. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors. And you're definitely not here for your police, buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know. What exactly is it you want to know about Omega? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina. I was told she was involved in the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a bit difficult, as I'm afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. To get back farther, you'll have to talk to its president and former owner, a man named Eiichi Higashi. As it so happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, us two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit, how should I put it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us. And that poor thing is so scared of me that he's ignoring all my calls, probably thinking I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how he'd get that idea, can you? Maybe he'd prefer talking to a police officer instead of talking to me. I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You'd never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You'll have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need you to talk with. A bit softer a target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. No, I'll never work for you. Just one job, right? I don't... Okay, we'll work for her. We'll do just the one job. Just the one job. We only lost 5 professionals. It's fine. Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? I know a lot about you. Top of your class and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would you? I've heard about you too, Kasumi Mifune. Or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. As you should. My father was a good man. It's not surprising that you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. I won't be a footnote in his story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, and I really get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done points to pictures of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of yours. Don't let other people tell you otherwise, Detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. You can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication they got you taking instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse your request altogether. That'd be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other instead. Do the job I asked, and I'll tell you what I know about little Higashi. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who's unfortunately behind on her payments as well. Such a shame, too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See, I help out with a few things, and in exchange she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we send over new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she's neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not some Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. Suspended cop. You can't parade your badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. Due to the recent, transition of power, I can't do it myself just this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Police Headquarters start panting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside of Kabukicho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you to give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me and I'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. Also, I'll remind you with your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting with Yakuza witness. Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. And here I thought we were becoming friends. No. I'm just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going is a cat cafe in Akihabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe or what? A cat cafe. What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe. What? Are we talking about cats or people dressed like cats? Because a freaking cat cafe, actual cats, adorable, fresh, fluffy, precious cats. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats, normal cats. Damn it, I'm all worked up. Look, get that goddamn contract signed and we'll talk. I figure I didn't have much of a choice, whatever I said. Okay, so great, I am working for the Yakuza now. Fantastic. I'm still professional though. That's what's important. Is there anything new? Didn't think so. Needs Kabukicho, Kabuki. Okay, back to the cat cafe we go. Well, that one dude's not there now. Oh, dragon. Tiny ramen shop, yep. Paper cranes and buttons on the bow. That's it, 3 paper cranes. They're not there though. Can I go in there now? Nope. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you. Hello, Tomo. You must be appreciative of how you helped make him feel better. Although, I've had to stop the deliveries of sashimi. Even the smell seems to set off his bowel. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Maybe it's a sign that you were right about the fish. Yeah, aw. Listen, we need to talk. Okay, sure. Why the serious face? What's wrong? Well, I need you to sign these. Well, you owe the Yakuza? How exactly does the owner of a cat cafe get mixed up with the Yakuza? Huh? What do you mean? I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff. Or, my nose is so itchy. I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time, and I can't figure out how a cafe owes that kind of money. Money? Yakuza? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract and your name, and I want to know why. The truth is, this place isn't all above board. Or it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain, and these government types and health inspectors kept knocking. I never realized how complicated opening a place like this in Tokyo could be. All those rules and regulations. All I ever wanted was to help out kitties and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoo and everything, but I don't think you should judge people just because how they look. I still don't. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kitties if I didn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer. And things got better pretty quickly after that. The building owner stopped complaining and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I was stupid, but most of the cats here would be stray or dead if I didn't get help. For a while, I thought I was saved by Guardian Angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind and friendly to me. It's been quiet too. The business with Tomo's vows was the first incident I had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep up anymore. Kasumi won't even see me anymore to talk about it. You didn't really think you'd get a favor from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, Ito. I thought she was trying to help. Helping the only way she knows how. What is this? Please, you have to help me. The amount of money they've asked for is out of hand. I'm doing well for now, but if they get their way, I'd be out of business. You have to tell Kasumi. Please, tell her that if this place closes down, all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kitties. They'd be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think animal services would let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Ito. Don't do this. Ugh, I can't. Don't sign, I'll help. Damn it, it doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray! I knew good would prevail in the end. Thanks. How'd you get mixed up with that woman anyway? I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know about her, but her thugs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe a lesson or something. Makes me feel sick thinking about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her face in papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that ruthless woman they're talking about couldn't be the Kasumi I knew, or so I thought. Guess it's like you said, tigers can't change their stripes, right? Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to wrap you up in all this. But thank you. You're not making the sign, so what's your plan? I'm not sure if I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kinder self if she really is a cat lover. I'm sure she wouldn't want seeing the little guys hurt, right? Oh no. I've really gone and got myself into trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I'd better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in a great mood. I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she'd be doing all these things if she didn't grow up in that life. And all the kitties loved her when they played with her. Cats are such good judges of character. I somehow don't think her treatment of animals correlates too much with her treatment of people. I'm suddenly starting to feel a little queasy thinking about going back to her without the contract. Damn it, Ayami. You've really gotten yourself into one this time, haven't you? No point dwelling on it now. I've made my mind up, and I can't run Yakuza debt collections just because I'm in a tight spot. Take care. Don't worry, my kittens are never wrong in judging someone's character. Yeah. When one door closes, I got an achievement. Sure, I'll think of something, but I need you to lay low and maybe close up shop for a while until I sort something out. Okay, we'll end this episode here. We will see what we're going to do about this Yakuza thing in the next episode. I am Tino Cat. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon,